Hi there. This is an extremely weird video, and maybe it's absolutely and completely and totally and utterly wrong, but I'm still going to show because it seems to be working without real damage. So I have no freaking clue if this is okay in extreme situation or still not okay even for those, but anyway. So this is an induction hob. We have it for at least 5 years, I think. Initially we bought it just temporary when we were moving from one location to another, and decided when it will fail we will buy a proper one. It still hasn't failed. Awesome. Still hasn't failed. So we are using it. Decided to put it inside the worktop, but you can see how it was looking, and it became like this. A few times we had stuff remain on it and run out of water, so they kind of overheated. It has a thermal protection, but it's still way too hot, and we were 99% sure nothing could get this off. So nothing. We tried every solution, scratched on it with Scotch-Brite, and it didn't seem to come off. No matter what we did, it may be pieces of it, but most of it's still there. And every single time it overheated, it got worse and worse. Obviously, don't let your stuff, your pens or whatever overheat on it. It was dumb of us, but it happened, and it is what it is. But now I decided, you know what, I cannot stand seeing it like that. I need to do something. Again, tried with this stuff for a lot of time on it to maybe dissolve whatever is in here. It took something, but just a little bit. Tried with Scotch-Brite again, took something, but just a little bit, and then said either I make it clean or I destroy it. And I took this to it, and yeah, let me show you. Maybe in this area. Do you see this? It's actually coming off, all of it. But if you look really close, man, that thing looks like shards of glass, but it's not glass. It's just carbonized, whatever the hell was on this when it got severely overheated. It directly carbonized, and it seems nothing really wants to dissolve that. So I'm honestly just going to scrape it off. Again, this could be completely stupid, so do this only as your final resort. But I decided, let's make a video. Maybe somebody's in the same situation. Either I fix it or I throw it away still working, but looking really bad. I guess I'm fixing it now, and it doesn't even take the paint. All of this area, maybe you can see, all of this area was covered. Not even the paint from this thing is taken away by the knife, only the bad stuff. So I guess we're good. And also, if you are thinking about scratching, I will clean it at the end. Maybe we are doing some minor scratching, and in some areas I need to insist a bit more with this at the end. But I don't think we are really doing any real damage to it. And it's done. And this will get dull, so you need to flip it from time to time so it keeps scratching properly. This was awful to do. A lot of energy needed to be used. It's not perfect. I need to get this with a vacuum, the rest of it. But it's much better than what it was for sure. And then I will clean all of it to, I don't know, make it the same all over, because now it looks different where I scratched it. And it's done. What do you think? It's not perfect, obvious. We have some tiny chips in here, especially this area where the paint was extremely difficult to clean. If you are lucky and don't have such design on it, it will be much easier to clean. But anyway, compared to what it was, this is usable again. But what can I say? The moral of the story, the real one, is even if you have something overheat and this and get glued basically to it really freaking well, do not give up. You can still take it out even if nothing else seems to be working, because if you once give up on it, other stuff can cling onto that first really thin freaking layer, and it will just build up, and normal substances or methods will just not get out of it, get rid of it, get it out from this. But if you do it from the start, it will not get in the situation where this was. But anyway, yeah, it gives a bit of risk, honestly, because you could damage this forever, make it somehow crack, who knows. Ask me in the comments how this fares over the years, but for me it was either I make it perfectly clean or this goes away. I couldn't stand it how it was, and yeah, this was my last resort, and it seems it actually worked. So yeah, for the moment I guess it's great. And yeah, that's about it for the video. If you know better methods than this, please put them in the comments, obviously. But if not, what can I say more than what you already see compared to where it was when we started. And that's about it. See you in the next one.